step correct. Got you all in check. I got that head nod. Never you got you all in check. And you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air, don't ever disrespect. I got you all in check. Bust around, I'm in the place, true indeed. Yes, I got the record, that's word on my feed. I'm guaranteed to give you what you need. One blood, everybody like Junior Reed. Wake up, everybody.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the Minnesota Vikings and the Chicago Bears. It's our Monday night opener for the season. Both teams are set up, and off we go. As this at the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. On play action, here's Williams. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
That's the way. That's exactly the way you show a crowd you've got no issues playing on the road. One snap in, you're celebrating a sack while the tens of thousands in the building, well, they watch their guy pick himself up off the turf.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. And he finds just enough daylight for a 5-yard gain. It's 3rd down.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets them just as many yards as a short completion would have.
And the Vikings add an extra defensive back for this 3rd down. Looking from the gun, Williams. That's complete to the rookie out of Missouri. And he's got them quite the game here, partner, as he finally is brought to a stop.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here. It will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Now Williams. This is running back DeAndre Swift. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Here's Swift on 2nd down. Run good for 8. Now they've got 3rd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, really break the backs of the defense.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Williams from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
On fourth down, it's Torrey Taylor on for the Bears to punt this away. And this is going to be his first punt of the new season. And he drives it skyward, hoping to drop this near the goal line. And the punt team hurries down, and they're going to stop this one at the 10-yard line.
At their own 10-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. First carry here for Aaron Jones. Rob Frank, first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Pass him on the quick hitter. And not much doing, he stopped quickly.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Finds him quickly on the RPO. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. To throw is Williams. Connecting with his back here, Swift. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. It's taken. The ball's out. The ball's out. He lost it. And the Vikings have recovered.
You know, we could go down on that field and ask any player about the first lessons they learned in the game of football, and almost every one of them, Kate's going to say the same thing. Ball security. I bet he could even hear his old high school coach's voice in his ears right now, telling him next time, you got to hang on to it better.
Ball at the 33 for first down. Starting the drive with a give to Jones. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. On 1st and 10, it's Murray. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Remember in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Trying again, following the set. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. From the gun, it's Murray. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. Ryan Wright on to punt. And he'll try to have his 2nd punt top his 1st one. And he'll bring in this fair catch at the 13.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Williams. And he protects himself with a slide there after a decent gain.
He made something out of that play for them. Everyone's so concerned with defending the pass, they didn't quite keep tabs on what he was doing as a QB, and it gave him just enough room to run.
Williams with a quick pass out wide. He gets loose down the right side. He could do it! Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears go up 6-0 here in the 1st. Now Cairo Santos on to add the PAT. The point after splits the upright. And the Bears take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1-for-1. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone, so we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Murray. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
Not a bad first look for him in the contest. This contest, I love them taking a shot, Kate. It's a shame, though, because this defense will tip the cap. They played that ball better than he could.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Out of the gun, a gift to Jones. He's running forward, halted after a couple of yards. Stopped by Grady Jarrett.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door, bigger gap in the future.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Short pass brought in. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. So we're down to 3 quarters remaining in our opening weekend of football. 7-0 is our score. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. We're ready now for the second quarter to begin. Vikings in control of it. We're looking at a punt, though, facing 4th down. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Williams on the play action. Hits his target. That's DJ Moore. And what a big play that was on 1st down, but we also have a flag. This might be coming back. Would have liked to have kept that big play, but the officials and penalties say no. It's got to come back. To throw, Williams. Completed here to Komet. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Here's Williams. That's incomplete on 2nd down. Looking for his wide receiver there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Williams will look to throw. Got him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And the Vikings have recovered.
Hey, a normal old stop with 3rd down just wasn't good enough for this crew. Nope, they had to rip the ball away from him literally in an impressive and dominant play that sets their offense up for success.
Chance to pay off their defense's effort as they start out 1st and goal. They'll run here with Jones. Looks like they'll give him about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. And lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Gets it again. And this time he's got it. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings start to fight back with their first points of this game. It's an Aaron Jones touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Return coming from the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Here's Swift to start the drive. He's got room to roam here. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears take the lead on the first play of the drive. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. Santos now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bears break that tie and now lead by 7. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Here's Kyler to throw. Locates Jefferson along the sideline. Complete. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
That's a pro's pro right there. That is one heck of an experienced catch. He made sure to secure the ball, but he also knew exactly where the sideline was to get both feet down.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Straight ahead they go with Jones. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority has got to do some damage.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Motioning him from the slot right. 2nd and 8. Throwing the out route complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's just discipline with a capital D. The play in the huddle is a running back screen, but it takes discipline for that offensive line to not get downfield. Discipline for that receiver to stay alert, stay aware that he's a viable option as well.
1st and 10 from the 41. Chandler again. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. From the 38. Throw is there, Trey McBride. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. He goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that's going to give the Vikings the 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
They are now set for 1st and 10. Tight end going in motion here. Working inside the red zone. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on first down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on second down.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. Back to throw, Murray. Harrison secures this, left side. And this one doesn't go far.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on throw, that's a go-to route to target.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Now Murray. Forced out to his right. He's got McBride complete. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal. Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Chandler will take it in. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings earn the chance to tie before halftime. Reichert on for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Vikings tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Return starts from the goal line. And not liking what it looked like ahead of him there, Brock. So he's going to take a knee, and this is going to come out to the 35-yard line.
Their own 35-yard line.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Try forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. And the Vikings are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. He got in front of that one for the pick. Looks like that's the receiver it was designed to go to on that play, too.
Yeah, the QB just must have missed the lurky defender in coverage right there. That's where, as a QB, you've got to have the vision to not just see your route, but see those defenders in front of it. If you stare down your receivers in this league, turnovers follow.
Run on 1st down. Here's Murray. He sends this one to the end zone. Oh, that's a tough one. Couldn't bring in the touchdown clean. It falls incomplete. It's going to be 2nd down.
Oh, that is going to haunt him. A drop touchdown in the end zone. We'll see how good his mental toughness is. If he can move past it quickly and make an impact for them later.
2nd down carry for Jones. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after looks like a yard gain. Tyreek Stevenson getting up to track that one down. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Escapes the pocket. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, but a part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they've taken back the lead.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Williams from the gun. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. But I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there can be more interceptions.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Working from the gun, Williams. Escapes the pocket. And Williams is going to get them the 1st down with a slide at the end of it. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here.
That's good for a Chicago Bears.
1st down, Williams. Connecting with his back here, Swift. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
That's another Bears 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30.
1st down throw by Williams. Here's pressure, and he's dropped by the Vikings. Timeout Chicago. It uses its 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and clear. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home that sack.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Another try following the sack. He's throwing deep to the left. He's got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears get some late points and the lead. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. Santos connects on the point after. And the Bears take a 4-point lead. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Murray. It'll be Cox. Here's Ty Chandler. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Second and 6 coming up here. Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
You know, I love this, Kate, from an offense. Just philosophically, stretching that secondary out with your tight end. Even still, one of the deeper targets you're going to see him get. It's a shame they couldn't quite connect.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Now they'll throw out of the gun. That one's caught by Jefferson. He will not get any further, but plenty of progress already. Minnesota spends its second time out here. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Again, it's Murray to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And they bring him down around the 34. Now the Vikings use their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. To go. Well, let's see how they approach this second down.
Omaha. Green. Big Ace open. That's one.
Throwing again, Murray. And he won't escape. The Bears take him down. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. First half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10.
Hey. Hey.
Murray to throw. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. Brought in inside the 20. And he takes it in for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings take the lead right away in half number 2.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid, let him run.
Record there to tack on the extra points. And the Vikings push their lead to 3. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Starting at the 10. Showing a little burst so far. And he gets him into a good spot. Just a yard or two shy of the 40-yard line. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Williams to throw. Hits his target. That's DJ Moore. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. On play action, here's Williams. Throw right side hauled in by Kmet. They touch him down as he finds enough to pick up the 1st.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Williams on 1st down. This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete. This one intended for the running back. So it's 2nd down coming up.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Williams with a quick pass out wide. Good reaction to the RPO. They're going to get to him behind the line.
I wish everybody had the opportunity to feel how fast that decision is made. With that RPO, it is a split second. And when you make the incorrect read, well, the play's busted up before it ever has a chance to start.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. To the air yet again. Williams. Outside by Burden. 16 yards on the play. And that's a Chicago 1st down.
Well, bless his heart. Where some quarterbacks look off double coverage and check it down, this guy just attacks it head on. And why wouldn't he if he's capable of beating it for that kind of result?
Running right side by Moore. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
And the defense was all over that throw, able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. And the shotgun to give to Swift. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Absolutely no fear in his game. Even one of the smaller defenders out there, he isn't afraid to go charging into all those linemen and dish out some physical play himself to make that stop.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down. Chicago brings out the punting unit. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. And he sends this one straight up. He's trying to stick him deep. And the fair catch made here at the 15.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. I'll start with a give to Jones. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. He'll get 2 yards, and that brings up 2nd down.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Here's Murray. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Big Ace open, Big Ace open.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
You know, Kate, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that 3rd down.
And he's hit before he can get anything on that return.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Swift gets it, going left. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
Kate, a run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Toss play, Swift. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Now Williams. No one around. He's got space. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
First down, here's Swift. And 2nd down's going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Short pass brought in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options, Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Vikings defense countering with a nickel look. Third down coming. Williams from the gun. He'll be touchdown short of the marker, so fourth down coming up. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. The Bears have the ball, and they're going to need to score. They come in trailing. Important moment as they turn to Cairo Santos. This 32 yards out. It's on the right hash. Kicked well, and this is good! And in the fourth quarter, that's going to tie the game.
And we're barely into this quarter, Kate, and already a tied game, a whole new game. Starting from this point, every single possession will be a premium.
And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone, so we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Completed over the middle. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Harrison secures this left side. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense was ready for that throw, stopping him right in his tracks, right at the line of scrimmage.
Third and 4 coming up now. Throwing here, Murray. Chased out to his, trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
As we're into the fourth quarter, we know this. We know that money down could not be any more important than right now. Both sides are certainly fatigued. You feel it in both their play. But battling through what's been a physical contest all game long, going to be the key here down the stretch.
Minnesota lined up in punt formation. And this is going to be his 4th effort tonight. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. This drive is going to begin with a run by Swift. Jukes one defender, and he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Bears 1st down.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Now here's Williams. This is Loveland working the right side. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
Kate, that play so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big, they can block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, they've got that speed, and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. First down, Williams to throw. Big strike here to Moore. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with first and goal.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage. Sometimes teams breaking the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Could take the lead with a field goal, Brock, but thinking touchdown here as they get set up first and goal. Working inside the red zone. Buying some time right. Has it down close. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Ball at the 2 here for second and goal. Here's Williams again. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
He'll throw it. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears take a fourth-quarter lead. T.J. Moore, the touchdown. Extra point is good by Santos. And the Bears break that tie and now lead by 7. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's first and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. Has him on the quick hitter. Bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down.
Good offenses. Good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Green.
First and 10. Here's Jones. Good defensive effort here, drives them back across midfield onto their own side.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. Back now, pressure on its way. Running screen now for Jones. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. First and 10, Murray. passing route. Has some room to work. And he takes it in for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings cut it to a point late in this one. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie or go for two and the lead?
And I know that...
Oh, it's no good. Wow, they got the touchdown. They chose to play for the tie and not the lead. They're going to remain down by one after they miss. Now with almost 2 minutes left, they're lining up for an onside attempt they need to recover. And it looks like the Bears are able to recover that kick. Needed to try it, we all get it, but didn't work. Still now have those 3 timeouts to fall back on.
They did need to try it, but I think there is a school of thought of, hey, also kick it deep with those 3 timeouts. So now your defense can't give up a yard. Right now, you've really burdened your defense to get a quick stop, a quick stop, a quick stop, and make sure they do not give up any yardage to this opposing offense.
Let's go defense. Running behind center with Swift. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. And let's go. Left side. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Somebody gotta do it. Somebody gotta do it. Watch him do it. They like, what he on? This is our fan on Mega. Welcome home. This is not his home.
They're set up at the 35 now.
Ready, truck.
Now an inside handoff to Swift. And this hasn't been a common side out of him tonight, but the defense wins this rep. He's limited to no gain on the carry. Minnesota spends its second time out here. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Swift gets it again on second down. And he's got the first down for the Bears, Brock, and that should clinch them this win. Now the Vikings use their third and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. Your favorite formation, right, Brock? The victory formation here as he takes a knee.
There's still some time to bleed off the clock, but the important factor is that the defense is helpless to stop it. You could just run that clock down as far as you're able and take off every single second.
This won't run out the clock just yet, Brock. They're going to have to kneel it again after this one. Going to be a victory for the Bears as they drop to a knee here. So the Bears come away with a win. And this isn't just any 1-0 start for them. They pick up what could end up being a key division victory to have later in this season. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner Brock Huard and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Bears winners as we say so long from Chicago.